Now I look like I've got the mange. Alright guys, so this is just a real quick video on knife sharpening. Now I've done it in the past. Right now we've got a whetstone here. This thing's actually been soaking in the water for about 30 minutes. I do recommend taking your whetstone, and there's all kind of different whetstones out there. This is actually a very cheap one. It's got a coarse side and it's got a fine side. I cannot tell you what the grit is because quite frankly I have no idea. It's just a cheap one I picked up. I got a bunch of the cheap ones. So we also have our knife. Now my knives are always sharp anyway. This is the old hickory here, and we're going to go over just the basics on this thing and show you how sharp this thing gets. I also prefer to use a leather strop at the end just to polish it out. It makes it, just makes it nice at the end. I don't have one, so actually I use my leather belt at the back side. So let's go ahead and get into the video. I'll go over this. Alright guys, so let's go ahead and get our MIRA out here. Now I have a different type of beveled edge on this thing. I took that original edge that they took off and I modified mine because I just liked it better with just one edge on it. So when you set your blade up on your stone, you just want to find your edge of your blade, which is real easy to do, like that right there. You're going to hold it in place, but you want to go across your stone just like that. Same thing process right here. I've done it for so long I can use just one hand. I'm just used to it doing it with one hand. So you continue to do just this, and this does take a very long time, guys. Just like this. And don't worry, I'm not going to keep you on here while I do every single stroke, but you want to use every bit of your stone. You don't want to just do a little section of your knife unless you're trying to get rid of a bad spot in your knife, and then you have to go back through this whole process. So just like this right here. Now when you're finished with that side, you can go to your finer side. Same process, find your edge, and this is a whetstone here. Just like that right there. Now, well, like I told you, I like to use a piece of leather to polish it out. I don't have any leather compound, but it does work just the same. So let's go ahead and go into that. Looks like it is. I know I'm bouncing around the camera a lot. Now, when you use your leather strap, you want to go away. You don't want to cut into it. You want to go away, find your edge, and just work it just like that. So now that I believe I am happy with the blade itself, now the best way to test, I got a lot of bald spots here. Let's try this right here. Oh yeah, very nicely done. Hopefully that's coming up there. No, I'm a hairy individual, I know. I got bald spots all over my arms, and that's from doing this right here. So, very simple, very easy to do. Same process was used on this knife here. Now I look like I've got the mange. Got bald spots all over me now. So hopefully guys that answers a lot of questions. We weren't going to go heavy onto it. It's a very simple process. Like I said, there's many different types of stones out there. Whetstone works very well. You want to find your beveled edge that you're looking for, and you want to use pressure on it. Use the whole width of your stone. Use that knife all the way down it, and of course you flip over to your finer side when you get your edge fixed, and you do the exact same process here. And like I said, I like using leather on mine afterwards just to help polish out the blade around the edge. And yeah, you get results really fast. Alright guys, so hopefully this was informative.